It's a little windy, so excuse my hair. Currently out walking the dogs. But so I've got two videos. I've got actually one of substance, but today I just wanted to come back and talk with you guys. It's been a minute, and I tend to do that. It's almost expected. I mean, as this channel has grown, it's grown alongside with me growing, and there's just been a lot of stuff going on. I got established in a new career about 4 or 5 months ago, and the training lasted about 2 months or so. I ended up catching COVID. Yeah, it's been a minute, and I really, I say it, but I really do hate not making videos. And so I'm at the point where I'm almost, like right now I'm recording off of my Android. I'm done to the point where it's like, fuck, just record with your fucking phone, But my current setup right now definitely needs to be upgraded. I use a GoPro and I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit, and I've got some like $80 softbox lights and things like that. But I don't know if it's just my camera that I need to upgrade, but I'd like to be able to do more things online, even live streaming, whether that be on YouTube or some other website, and it's kind of difficult to do on a GoPro. It's getting really windy, so I'm actually just going to cut the video over to whenever I get in my car. Okay, so let me start off from the top. Since I decided to test the camera out on my phone, which I haven't really used all that much of. But earlier today I was writing notes on what I actually wanted to talk about. And I always write notes for my videos, so it's better this way than while walking the dogs. So scratch everything I said. But I basically went over my life recently. That doesn't really matter, That'd literally be that one update video that I just made like a few months ago all over again. And that's not what I'm wanting. You guys are actually getting a topic, and I'm probably just gonna make a second video and then post that one right afterwards. But this one isn't really an update as much as me just kind of going on about shit. I did mention it's hard to make it. It is hard to make YouTube videos. It's hard when you've got like a full-time job, even 2 jobs, and you also want to like have like a friend to see maybe like once a week, or just whatever you do, whether it's just upkeep in your house or your yard. It's difficult making YouTube videos. And like props to those who put out content, and everyone has their breaks. Like, Jack Queen is taking his breaks, but I mean, he's good at posting videos. Sagan as well. I don't know if you're watching this still, but I still watch your videos every now and again. And I think Damon's also been posting a bit too. I know for like a month there he was posting a good bit, at least whenever I checked. But yeah, my channel's a mess. But it's my mess, and it could be your mess. But this whole thing kind of started out as me wanting to help people, and I was like real big into self-development. So if you go back far enough, please don't. You'll find a lot of self-development cringe, maybe even some get-rich cringe, and then mixed in with like a little bit of occultism. And then as and I've mentioned even in the past too that this channel, while I do enjoy making content and putting it out there, it also is for myself. I've gone back and reflected on the changes that have happened in my life and my thinking, and so it's always been a good way for me to kind of like, I wouldn't say study myself, because that sounds weird. That's not what I'm doing, but I like to go back and think like, this is what I believed, or this is how I viewed the world, things like that. And so that's why you see like a good change in the channel from time to time. Plus I'll disappear for a minute, which is another reason if I'm wanting to document different things, what's going on and how I feel, my opinions about certain things, and what I'd like to teach people that I've found out or learned or whatnot. Those are the times I really need to be posting, is those times where I've got these like big old gaps, which is why I'm at the point that I'm using my Android. I don't know why it is so difficult, but just setting up a little space to like start making a video, get my GoPro rolling, the softbox lights up, hook it up with Ableton. I use Ableton to record my audio, and I know there's probably some easier way or a better way to do it, but I mean, that's just what I do. But it'll take like 45 minutes to set that up, then I'll like talk for 30-40 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, and then getting that uploaded to the computer, getting it edited. Just getting it edited will take me hours. Like for 30 minutes, it'll take me a couple hours to edit it, even some things that just have little cuts and whatnot. So it's not my time to record like I'd like to, and to put out content like I'd like to. And so I've been thinking, and the thing is that when I say this is a mess, what I'm meaning is, like, you know, when you leave a mess and you just keep pushing it to the side, you know, they say the mess gets bigger. It doesn't always get bigger. I mean, if you just leave the mess, it stays about the same size, which my channel has stayed about the same size, just growing little bit by little bit. But that's what I wanted to do. It's not like a mess where the bigger it grows, the better, or the worse it is. No, in this case, it's every week that goes by that I planned on making a video. I planned on putting something out. I even recorded something. I've recorded two or three videos that I need to edit and post out. On that one update video where I mentioned that, like, we're gonna have, whenever I mentioned that there was gonna be a guest or some special person on the channel, I did a video with them, and I have not posted it, and that was like 2 months ago. And so every week that goes by and I don't get a video, it almost like disencourages me more. And I know people who have this feeling whenever it comes to working out. You miss a day turns to 2, turns into 3, and then after a week you're like, fuck, I need to, but it just doesn't work out. And so what I've learned best, and what I've heard works best from other people, is just to, like, begin back where you can. People try to start out too strong. Like, whenever it comes to diet and working out, they get all these supplements, they start getting ready, they get some pre-workout, they get some protein mix, they get, you know, they get their C4 and whatnot, and all their, I don't know if I said supplements, but yeah, they'll be taking all kinds of pills and whatnot. And then, you know, they've got their big workout routine, they went and bought like a membership at the best fucking gym, they've cut this and this out of their diet, and they started too strong, and it goes on for, you know, usually about a month, and then you kind of start falling off, and you want to get back to where you were, but it's such a big jump that you did at the very beginning of starting this that it's harder to do that. And so it's best to, like, you know, when you fall off, like, hey, just in your bedroom, do some free weight, or do some even workouts that don't require you know, any weights at all. You can do that for like 30 minutes just to get back in the habit of working out and doing these things. So starting off little. And I know I'm not just starting my channel, but, you know, I can't keep complaining to myself about not making videos, whilst also not making videos. And I'm at a point where I'm tired of making excuses for myself about it. And so, you know, you might get a good number of videos from my Android just because, you know, I can pull it out and it's easy. Whenever I was doing those live streams, man, I've mentioned it before, it was so easy to just open my MacBook, turn on the webcam, and just live stream on YouTube and talk. No fucking editing necessary. Same for the Believers Exchange, and I mentioned that I wanted to do that. The only hard part is scheduling and finding people for it who want to be on it and talk about a certain topic or whatnot. And I know Dame wants to, and if you're watching this, you're next, buddy. But how many times am I going to say, I plan on doing this, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make that, I'm going to blah, 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 whatever it is, and I don't fucking do it. And there's been a lot of change, as I've said. And there's a lot of change in everybody's life. I'm nothing special. I'm not trying to make it sound like that. But it's just given me a chance to reflect on a lot of things. Getting into this new career, it's a very stressful environment. I also stopped wanting to talk about religion too much. I'd still love my content to have some type of skepticism, or maybe even a little bit of atheist videos like in there, like to talk about certain things, whether it's some woo-woo, some religious shit, or whatnot. But, you know, I don't know if I've got high blood pressure or not, but like, when I'm talking with certain family members who try to save me, bring me back to Jesus, they it really gets my heart rate up. Like, I almost, like, it feels like I'm having an anxiety attack, and I don't know where that's come from, but I've kind of just put that stuff to the side for a moment. And so doing that about a couple months ago made it difficult to want to talk about those things online and make a video, even though I did make a couple videos. I don't scroll through X-Christian on Reddit anymore. Some of the stuff just makes me like, ugh. It makes me roll my eyes. It makes me think we are fucked. But I know that those are just cherry-picked out things, you could say, cherry-picked, that aren't happening everywhere at the same time, you know? But, you know, religion, Christianity, those things at the moment, especially coupled with the stress of my new job, I've been trying to just take it easy and chill out. I've recorded, I've had a capture card, an Elgato, I think it's like 680, 1680, 1280, I don't know what it's called. My mother got it for me for my birthday a couple years back because I wanted one. On my first YouTube channel, I wanted to record me playing the 3DS Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it was really goofy. I had like a couple books stacked over here and a couple books stacked over here, and then I had, you know, the glass cover to a coffee table, you know, where you've got a wooden coffee table, and the glass part, you can set it in the middle, you can also take it out to like clean it off. I set that on top of the books, and so I could put my hands with the 3DS under there, and I had this old chunky big camcorder on top of the glass facing down, and it didn't work out well at all. But way back when I was a kid playing that, I really wanted to record me playing the whole game so that I could like rewatch it. And over the past couple months, I guess you'd call it my chill out session, I recorded a couple hours of me playing Moonlighter. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a cool game. I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. I don't think if I did, I wouldn't post it on this channel. I'd just make a new channel for it. But I enjoy the feel of it and recording my games, and I fell asleep to one of the recordings one night. But you know, I could even do that. Like, I think of like, what can I do? What can I make? What can I put out there? So, I mean, I could play games and still like go on a rant about something or a lecture or whatnot. But I don't want Milk and Honey to turn into a gaming channel. That's not what it is or ever will be. I might just, and here's me going on about mights. Will I fucking do it? I hope so. But I might have different channels over the course of the years. I mean, I've had multiple channels before anyways, back when I was a kid. But the point is, Milk and Honey could be like, you know, like I said, documentation through it all. I don't know if you'd call this like a mental vlog or whatnot, but it could just be that while I'm doing specific content on X, Y, and Z channel, you know, or X and Y, or just X, you know, just one channel or whatever. On this channel, I've kind of got, not like a behind the scenes, but just the standard old Milk and Honey, which has never been pinpointed down on anything specifically. And I think that's what I like about it, is that I don't have to worry about branching out of a niche. I can just, you know, sit in my car and make this video and kind of talk about how I'm feeling, how things have been going. I did make a Patreon. Kind of off topic, but I did, that's the last time I made a car video, like, hey, I would like to connect with you very easily, like, post something where you could follow me somewhere where you see it, like, it's like, hey, I'm doing this, or I'm gonna live stream this at this time, or whatever, or whatnot. And I got a few recommendations, and I ended up picking Patreon, and I did mention in that video that I don't want donations. I don't care for that. I mean, I don't know if I can shut it off, but if I can't, you know, I will be very grateful if whoever does, if they do. But I'm gonna set it to free. I haven't really messed around with it too much, but I'm gonna set it to where you can see what I'm posting for free. But I did make a Patreon. There's a couple things I need to do with it, but in a couple videos or so, I will post a link and you can go check that out, and I will be able to I will be able to easier connect with you and update and things like that. And so I wanted to do videos like these, but also this video isn't just an update. Like I said, I have a topic to talk about. I might talk about it at the end of this video, but I might just make a separate video for it because it is its own topic. Spoiler alert, it has to do with religion. I've mentioned a little bit, let me check my notes. I did mention whenever I was walking the dogs, I want to upgrade my equipment. I enjoy live streaming, and I would love to live stream. Like, whenever I do the Pseudobabble series, man, that's something that I really had fun doing. Man, those old videos, God, I miss my desk. Those were like some of my golden videos. I had so much fun making those. Granted, never mind. But I really fucking enjoyed those, and gosh, they are the hardest to edit. Those are the ones that took me a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks working every day, but it took a couple weeks to like from start to posting. Because I gotta pull in all these videos, all these screenshots that I've saved from files, the things that I'm gonna go over already, and then it's just a lot of content to put all in one. Because I mean, I think one of them's like an hour and 20 minutes, another one's like 40 minutes or whatever, but they're really long, and so they take me a long time to edit. And I need to start looking into it and learning how to do it, but I'd love to just live stream, and then I don't know how all that stuff works though, like how people record their screens while they're also live streaming. Like, it's gotta, obviously once I learn, I'll be like, oh, well, that was fucking easy. I mean, made music with Ableton, I've made videos with Adobe Premiere Pro. I mean, live streaming is its own beast, and I've never really gotten into it. I did live stream on YouTube, but that was like a simple, like, plug in, you know, the webcam and just go. Like, there was nothing special about it. There were no boxes up there. There was no feed, or there was just the YouTube group chat thing, basically. But I would love to do that. And fuck, I might even, like, do, like, a pseudo-babble and play some fucking Moonlighter. Who knows? I don't know. I did draw a web, though, of, like, I don't know if you can see it, of, like, what I could do. I was trying to web out my content. There's, like, lectures, talks, branches out to skepticism, religion, woo-woo, atheism. Then there's rants and shit. I shortened it because I have more down here, but I shortened it for shitpost. I got rants and shitposts. They could have to do with the news. I could do a rant and shit talk while also, you know, playing some games, and then also, obviously, you know, I could stream both or whatnot. But big problem, a big no, I can't see this. Am I view? Okay. A big problem is I do too much thinking, I do too much in theory, and I don't do enough practice. And I want to fix that before the end of the fucking year. I would have loved to look back and gone through this year's 20-odd something videos I could have made. But instead, I think I have 6. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, and I create notes for it, and I write complete outlines for it, and then I never fucking post it. And then by the time that I get the chance to make it, I want to talk about something else. Or if I do want to talk about that said thing, I've forgotten all the deep, intricate things that I wanted to go in about it, because the bullet points don't necessarily go over everything. They're just like a follow-along guide for myself. But I want to do those things, and this is the start of it. See how easy and I can just make videos from my phone. Might even be able to live stream from my phone, but make videos from my phone and post them on YouTube. Might have to cut little pieces here and there on an app on my phone, but oh well. I mean, I'm down to do it. But either way, something that I did say is, you know, the channel grows as I grow. I don't think it's gonna morph a lot. If it does morph a lot, what I'd do is I'd make another channel. You'd still have Milk and Honey. But sometimes I just don't know. It's not that I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to talk about it. And that can be a really deep problem just in my personal life, like relationships, you know. That's just something I'm working on. And, you know, if you get what I'm saying, you've dealt with similar things, like, let me know. Let me know how you dealt with it and what you've done. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. But I'm going to learn how to live stream, and this leads me to the topic I wanted to talk about, which is if biblical laws were law of the land, or laws of the land. But I'm going to cut this video off. This is its own thing. I'm going to record that video right now, and then I will be posting both back to back. Now, let's hold me to it, because I better not look like a stupid bitch. Today is Monday, October 11th, 4:58 p.m. We'll see when I get this posted. I better post this within the next 2 days. Honestly, by no later than the 13th. So we'll see how that is. Either way, let's get this other video started. Take it easy.